Hey there and welcome to Scandal Steep. Behind every extraordinary man, there lies a woman who serves as a pillar of strength. For R&B legend Teddy Pendergrass, that woman was his mother, Ida Pendergrass. But what if the strength Ida displayed was forged through a lifetime of suffering and sacrifice? In truth, Ida's life and her quiet perseverance shaped not only her son's legacy but the very man he became. While many people are familiar with Teddy's incredible career, his tragic accident, and his untimely death, few understand the pain his mother endured watching her son's life disintegrate in the public eye, dealing with family strife, and the heartbreaking aftermath of Teddy's tragic accident. Teddy Pendergrass passed away at the age of 59 from colon cancer in 2010, after months of treatment following surgery. But behind his public persona and rise to fame, his mother, Ida, was the one who endured the greatest challenges. She supported her son through his most difficult times, even living to the remarkable age of 104, carrying with her a lifetime of heartache and secrets. Ida's quiet suffering as she witnessed her son's career unravel, the family torn apart by greed, and the unrelenting public scrutiny surrounding his personal life speaks to the true strength she carried inside. What were her final thoughts on how Teddy's life, legacy, and love were handled in the wake of his passing? Ida Gerald Pendergrass was far more than just a mother to Teddy. She was his biggest cheerleader, his most loyal defender, and the force that molded him into the icon the world remembers. Born in South Carolina, Ida moved to Philadelphia in search of a better life, completely unaware that she would raise a son who would one day captivate the world with his voice, charm, and undeniable presence. Yet, behind the glamour and fame, Ida faced struggles that most mothers could scarcely fathom. Teddy's father left when he was just a child, leaving Ida to raise her son in a tough neighborhood. Ida worked tirelessly to support Teddy, instilling in him the values of discipline, hard work, and ambition. Despite Teddy's rising fame, Ida remained grounded, her world revolving around her son. Teddy was born on March 26, 1950, in Philadelphia, to Jesse and Ida Pendergrass. From the very beginning, Ida believed that Teddy was a gift from God, and her love and support played a vital role in shaping his future. Music was a central part of Teddy's life from a very early age. He began singing at just 2 years old, and by 3, he had already impressed his church community with a performance of If I Could Write a Letter to Heaven. His love for music was nurtured by his mother, who ensured that he had every opportunity to explore his talents. Whether it was singing in school choirs or participating in extracurricular activities like ice skating, Ida made sure Teddy had a well-rounded childhood. As Teddy's school years progressed, his natural talent and intellectual abilities shone through. He attended McIntyre Elementary School, where he excelled academically and remained active in choirs throughout his education. For Teddy, music was no longer just a hobby, it became his passion. Growing up in Philadelphia during a time of gang violence and tension, life was far from easy. One evening, Teddy witnessed a robbery and was wrongfully arrested for the crime, resulting in a 4-month stint at a juvenile detention center. This traumatic experience left a lasting impact on Teddy, but it didn't dampen his spirit. He carried the lessons learned from his strict Christian upbringing with him, developing a strong work ethic and determination to pursue his dream of becoming a singer. Teddy took any opportunity he could to further his musical career, whether it was drumming at local clubs or forming a band called the Paramounts with his friends Tony and Kenny. Producer and songwriter Leon Huff recognized the power in Teddy's voice, which had a deep, booming baritone that seemed to command attention. Despite starting as a drummer, it was clear that Teddy was destined to be the center of the spotlight. He worked tirelessly to perfect his craft, and his breakthrough came when he met talent scout G. Lawson, who became his manager and helped guide him to success. Under Lawson's direction, Teddy recorded singles like We Got Love, Angel with Sloppy Feet, and Should I Go or Should I Stay? Unfortunately, Lawson disappeared, and many of the records were never released, leaving Teddy without direction. At just 18, Teddy seized an opportunity to perform in Atlantic City, a city known for its vibrant club scene. It was there that he auditioned for a gig as a drummer with a group led by the legendary James Brown-style entertainer Little Regal. Although he had hoped to find more success as a drummer, dissatisfaction with the financial arrangements during the tour led Teddy to return home, disappointed. However, Teddy's resilience never wavered. He joined a new group, Iconic Issues, as their drummer and eventually moved on to play with the Soul Couriers. His big break came when he was recruited by the famed group the Cadillacs, which later led to his time with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. It was with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes that Teddy's career truly took off. Initially hired as a drummer, Teddy's talent as a lead vocalist soon became apparent, and he began sharing lead vocal duties with Melvin. His powerful voice and stage presence started to earn him recognition, and by 1972, the group was gaining national attention. However, the rise of Teddy as a fan favorite led to tension with Melvin, whose jealousy prompted him to rebrand the group to highlight his own leadership. Despite the internal conflicts, Teddy's success with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes was undeniable. Their hits, such as If You Don't Know Me By Now and I Miss You, topped the R&B charts, and Teddy's distinctive voice became synonymous with the group's signature sound. Teddy's rise to fame was not without its challenges, however, and his personal life often found itself in the spotlight. In the early 1980s, tragedy struck when Teddy was involved in a devastating car accident that left him paralyzed from the chest down. The world watched as his career appeared to come to an abrupt end. Yet, through it all, Ida remained his rock. She became his primary caregiver, setting aside her own grief to support her son through his darkest days. The accident also fueled a wave of media speculation and rumors, with some claiming that Teddy was secretly gay or involved with a transgender woman at the time of the crash. These rumors only added to the public's fascination with Teddy's personal life and legacy. Despite the controversy, Teddy fought to reclaim his career, performing at the Live Aid concert in 1985, just 3 years after the accident. Ida stood by him every step of the way, providing the love and support that kept him going. But as Teddy's career continued to evolve, so did the battles behind the scenes. Following Teddy's death in 2010, his widow, Joan, became embroiled in a bitter legal dispute with Tyrese Gibson, who had been given the rights to produce a biographical film about Teddy's life. Allegations surfaced that Joan was withholding money from Teddy's children and blocking the production of the film. This legal battle highlighted the continued strife surrounding Teddy's legacy and added a new layer of complexity to his posthumous reputation. Throughout all the turmoil and infighting, Ida stood as a symbol of grace and dignity. She had seen her son rise to fame, face personal battles, and ultimately suffer the pain of being misunderstood by the world. Despite the challenges, Ida remained silent, never publicly addressing the pain she must have felt watching her son's life unfold in such a public and often painful way. Ida lived to be 104, witnessing a century of change and raising a son who became a musical legend. She passed away peacefully at home, with those who knew her offering tributes to her unwavering love and support. Although many of the secrets and struggles she carried in her heart were taken to the grave, one thing remains clear: Ida Pendergrass was the quiet force behind the legacy of Teddy Pendergrass, a mother who gave everything to help her son achieve greatness. The story of Ida Pendergrass serves as a testament to the sacrifices that mothers make for their children, often enduring pain and hardship in silence. Her strength, resilience, and love for Teddy shaped not only his life but also the man he became. Through all of the public scrutiny, the rumors, and the struggles, Ida remained a constant presence in Teddy's life, offering the support and love that enabled him to navigate his remarkable career. Her passing marked the end of an era, but her impact will live on through the music, the legacy, and the strength she instilled in her son. Ida Pendergrass was truly the heart of Teddy's story, and her influence will never be forgotten.